One, everything we've seen is fixable. The crowding you saw out there can be fixed by more beds, but we're not going to let them go. We're not going to let everybody you saw go, because if you do, we'll be overrun, and that'll be the end of controlling the border. These adult males and adult females cannot be let go. That will send a signal to everybody in the world: you get here, you're going to stay. So more bed space fixes this problem. To those who want us to let them go, we're not going to let them go. And if you do let them go, you're going to be dealing with me. So as to what you saw this morning, word is on the street in Central America that if you come here as a family unit, the most we can hold the family is 20 days because of the Flores decision. The minor child can only be held 20 days. To those who don't want to separate families, I understand how you feel. I want to adjudicate the family's claim. I don't want to release them. Everybody you saw today will be released into the interior of the United States within the next 20 days. And every neighbor they have is going to hear the same story. The bill in our committee came from the field. I didn't get up one night and figure out how to fix this. I talked to Kevin. I talked to people who are in the fight. They told me if you had a timeout on asylum, that under our law, you ask for asylum, you're entitled to a hearing, the hearing's years from now, and we can't hold you for years, and people come making bogus asylum claims, and they know they're going to be released into the interior of the country. You bring a small child, that's your ticket to stay in America forever. There's a third category you didn't hear about. 100,000 unaccompanied minors are coming to the United States. What a terrible journey they must have taken. 98% of them never go back to the home country. So to the parents who send these kids on the journey, how desperate it must be. So our bill fixes it all. And I'm more determined than ever to take this legislation up. I talked with Nancy Pelosi a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to talk to Nancy again, and here's what I propose. That we have a timeout on asylum claims being made in the United States, make the claims in your home country or Mexico to take pressure off these men and women, modify the Flores decision so we have more than 20 days. You can adjudicate the family. You don't have to release them or separate them. And when it comes to unaccompanied minors, change the law so we can send them back to their home country, back to their parents. 500 more judges to clear up the million-person backlog. You don't have to believe me. Everybody I've talked to says 90% of the problem goes away. And finally, to my Democratic colleagues, you argue that we should invest more in Central America to go to the root cause of the problem. You're right. Count me in. I think I can get the president there. But just spending money in Central America without changing our laws is wasted money.